Dealing with a difficult spouse can be both challenging and frustrating. Every relationship experiences its share of ups and downs, and it's crucial for partners to work together to navigate through tough times. The News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, spoke with clerics and counselors on how to deal with a difficult wife, and they provided insights into addressing and managing this situation.
From religious perspective, Holy Quran chapter 4 verse 34 has answered this. Quran says that if you fear disagreement or disobedience from your woman, what needs to be done is to admonish her and keep away from her beds. This means that if you observe your wife that is rebellious or disobedient, or you find it so difficult to handle her, what you need to do is to admonish her, counsel her, because this bad reputation might come from the society or from the neighbors. So she needs to be talked to, she needs to be counseled. When this is done, with the help of God, things will come together and we both understand each other. May Almighty God secure our home and change us to better.
God has seen a man as the head of a home. He's the head of his wife. And when we say head, do you know the 5 organs that is in the head that we can use as an illustration? In the head we have our own hair. This hair protects our head. So that man must see that he's a protector of his wife. In the eye you see nose. We use nose to spell that man stand to perceive for his wife. And you see the eyes. We use the eye to see. Therefore, that's what that began to be seen ahead of the woman. Because woman doesn't see as man sees. So the man must position himself to see ahead of woman, that he may put the woman aright. We use ear to hear. So the husband must stand to hear for the woman. Because a lot of talking will be going. And the woman have the way of their own reaction. The woman can say, no, that's not what the man is saying. That's not what that auntie is saying. That's what that mommy is saying. This is what he say, because you are able to hear for her. So that way there will be no flip up. Today you hear a lot of divorce, if we're a Christian marriage. And the Bible have make us to understand, I hate divorce. No matter how difficult the marriage may be, the thought of divorce must not come to the heart of man. So the patience is not limited. You continue to be patient. And that what will help you in the patience is the way you love. Jesus said, love your wife. And the Bible says the character of love is patient. So therefore there's no end to patience. The man must not say, oh, I'm tired, I'll be patient enough. No, it can't be enough. You only pray for grace. Pray that God will sustain you, God will give you the grace that you may go extra mile in patience and in loving.
Communication solves a lot of problems, and I believe that it can also solve this problem. Yes, if you don't communicate, you cannot know what the problem is. Yes, it could be an issue of finance, it could be of sexual dissatisfaction, it could be a problem of infidelity, it could also be maybe a problem of childlessness, anything, it could be anything, but you cannot know unless you find out. So you have to communicate. Now, the question is, how do you communicate? To communicate in this aspect, when the person is difficult, you have to create soft ground. I need you to understand me. You have to create an atmosphere in which you are able to have a decent conversation. So what do you do? What do you do? You can start by doing what you've not been doing before. Buy the person a gift to win the person's heart, to get the person's soft spot. After doing that, then you can take the person out. Take the person out for dinner, for whatever, so that you can sit down away from the home, away from the children, and then you can have a decent conversation. Now, in this conversation, you have to be patient. You have to be you have to be able to listen to your spouse, and then you have to try to understand your spouse. Don't be in a hurry to respond. You have to have that mindset that you want your marriage to work. You want it to work. So you have all this in mind. You created a soft ground. Then you ask leading questions or make leading comments. Questions like, are you happy in this marriage? I've noticed for some time now that it looks like you're not happy with me. Is there something I'm doing wrong? You know, ask leading questions, and this response or responses you are able to get from there will help you to move forward to the next step. I think if you start that way, then you are beginning to make progress.